Hi friends, this is Elle and I'm back to give you all 3 simple hair care hacks for your natural hair. Something I often thought was harder to care for, which is my natural hair. I thought it was often harder to care for than when I used to perm my hair. But it's actually not once you have a routine. And I heard someone say this in a video. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was, but they did say that once you have a routine for your hair, you'll start to see it grow. And I have to say that I see that that was true. I did think it was BS at first, but once I got a routine going with my hair, I do see the difference in it. So, I also want to tell you that everything that works for somebody else might not work for you. So, you have to kind of make the routine your own or the advice your own. But I got 3 tips for you on how to care for your natural hair. So, number one is to trim your ends often, every 3 to 4 months, just to clear up the split ends. And you'll see that your hair it will look healthier and it'll grow faster. Um, and you want to, well, I don't know if you want to, but I like to make sure that I have one specific person that is doing my hair. So you can see if that helps for you as well if you tend to go to different hairstylists. So, tip number 2 is to be careful with your hair when it's wet because your hair is more prone to breakage when it's wet. So you want to be careful with it. You want to use a soft towel to dry your hair or pat it dry if you don't have a soft towel. And I've also heard of people like using t-shirts to dry their hair because it's softer, it doesn't yank out as much. Um, and also, you want to be gentle when you're combing out the knots. So, if you get to like a fairy knot or something when you're detangling your hair when it's wet, put more water or put a leave in conditioner so that you can comb through the hair more easier. And tip number 3 is you want to always use a heat protectant. So if you use any kind of heat producing tools in your hair like hot combs, blow dryers, flat irons, anything that produces heat in your hair, you want to use a really good heat protectant first. And also what I want to say is you want to do a protein treatment before you straighten your hair. So you also want to try to play around with that and see how often you want to do a protein treatment in your hair, or even ask your stylist how often should you do a protein treatment in your hair. You'll see the difference in using that as well. And then I have a bonus tip, and that is to protect your hair from the heat and the cold. So whether it's very cold out or it's very hot out, when it's cold, you can wear like a scarf or a hat over your head with some kind of silk lining inside, so it doesn't snag on your hair. And when it's windy, you can try like pulling your hair back into like a bun or a ponytail or something, to avoid the frizz and so your hair doesn't get tangled up. And you can find some of these tips on johnfrida.com, and also come back and watch this video. These are just some tips that I've also played around with and learned and gathered from other people and places as well. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.